Hello everyone and welcome to another Feed Army video. My name is Emmanuel and today we're going to discuss about a policy update or a notifications from Google Merchant Center for the product ID attribute. If we have a look at the change, it states that now note that using the same IDs across multiple Merchant Center accounts is acceptable and won't result in duplicate products disapprovals. So this is very interesting. So from one side you could think about this as, oh, that means that I can have another website or another Google Merchant Center account and list that same product as well. Please note that that is not allowed, of course, because that is categorized under the abuse of ad network policy and taking an unfair advantage. As you can think about this logically, if you have one country, let's say the UK, you have two websites selling the same exact product or even other products, that is considered abuse of ad network because you're taking an unfair advantage. So if you want to sell multiple different products, best to use one website if you want to avoid getting suspended. So if it's a long-term business plan, try to follow the policies as much as you can. So the reason I want to create a video about this is because it's a very strange way of making a notification about this, because normally this doesn't come into question, but there is one case that this can apply to, and that is if you have multiple countries that you're targeting. So for example, if we go a little bit above it, it says don't reuse an ID for different products in the same target country or language. So that means that if you're targeting a different country, then you can reuse the same product ID. And this seems to be the case for this case scenario. So that means that normally what you can do is, for example, you have example.com and you can target the same domain name for multiple countries. That is something I would personally recommend because then you get a lot more ranking onto one domain. But some people prefer to use different TLDs. So that means, for example, if we want to target the UK and France, you could have .co.uk and france.fr. So then in that case, you need to have different Merchant Center accounts because you can't have them in one account. Either you create multiple accounts, or you create a advanced account for your main one, and then you add sub accounts for each target country that you want to target, assuming you're targeting different TLDs, so different top level domains, so .co.uk and .fr. So in that case, then this is very logical that you can use the same IDs across multiple Merchant Center accounts, because most likely you're using one unified CMS or control management system to assign the same values for the same product. However, I still find it quite strange that they need to clarify this. Most likely they have had lots of questions regarding this, because otherwise they would not update the policy about this. So if you have your own opinion that is different from mine, or you would like to add some information that I have not thought about why they would update this policy, feel free to leave a comment downstairs. I hope this has been helpful. Nothing really has changed. But it is useful to know what has changed in the policies when Google does this, because Google does not share any updates with anybody regarding policy updates that are rather small. Like a couple of weeks ago, there was a big update regarding out-of-stock products, so have a look at that video as well. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment downstairs. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.